How's it going, trainers? Staying warm out there? Well, even if it's hot where you are right now, things are going to cool right down because Kyurem is returning to raids with its brand new signature move, Glaciate. And this move is sure to shake up its viability quite a bit, so let's discuss this chilling new exclusive move. Welcome back, trainers. Normally I'd be quite sick of Kyurem by now, but fortunately, Niantic is making its time in raids this time around far more refreshing, giving it its signature move, Glaciate. And this new ice charged move will fix a lot of issues Kyurem faced previously, making it quite viable, but let's take a look. Without any new move, Kyurem is quite mediocre. Its attack stat is respectable, though nothing standout, so it's not great as a dragon attacker, and it lacks an ice fast move to be any good in the ice department. And for PvP, it had potential for the Master League, but Niantic actually removed Icy Wind from its moveset prior to release. And without that move, it was dead in the water upon arrival. But let's look at Glaciate, Kyurem's new exclusive move. For raids, this is a 1-bar move that does an impressive 160 damage and has a pretty quick cooldown for a move that powerful. For reference, Overheat is another 1-bar move that also does 160 damage, though it is on the slower end of things, lasting a whole 4 seconds. Glaciate is just as powerful, but it's also 1.5 seconds faster, making it a much better move. As we said earlier, Kyurem does lack an ice fast move, which is pretty unfortunate for it, and it can't learn any existing ones in the main series, so one of two things would need to happen for it to be a good ice attacker. We'd either need to see a brand new fast move such as Freeze Dry to come to Go and then to Kyurem, or Kyurem would need to get access to an existing fast move in a main series game. It could potentially get Ice Fang via TM if added to Scarlet and Violet, though that move was also a TM in Sword and Shield and it couldn't get it there, so who knows. However, this isn't to say that Kyurem isn't good in raids, it just can't work as a mono ice attacker. However, it can work as a combination attacker with Dragon Breath and Glaciate, being best against Pokemon weak to both Ice and Dragon, so against things like Latios, Giratina, and Zekrom. And there, it'll sit as one of the better counters to those Pokemon in neutral weather, so definitely not a bad investment if you get a good one with Glaciate. But this move has even bigger effects on the PvP side of things. In the Master League, Kyurem could have used Icy Wind to debuff opponents' attack and soften their blows quite a bit. But funny enough, while Icy Wind was dropped from its moveset prior to release, we're essentially getting something even better with Glaciate. This move has the same stats as Icy Wind for PvP, doing 60 damage and debuffing the opponent's attack, except it's 5 energy cheaper. It can also be compared to Icicle Spear, having the same power and energy cost, but with a debuff. This is an incredible move for Kyurem, and it'll certainly be able to find a place in the Master League with it. You'll be able to choose between Dragon Claw or Draco Meteor for the secondary move, with Dragon Claw being cheaper and spammier, whereas Draco Meteor provides more closing power. Though honestly, this is one of the rare times when I don't think it's really that necessary to have a strong closer, and go with the weaker but cheaper Dragon Claw. Nonetheless, you really can't go wrong with either move because Glaciate will do a lot of the heavy lifting here. When using Kyurem in the Master League though, you'll definitely want to watch out for fairies like Zacian, Togekiss, and Xerneas along with steel types like Melmetal and Metagross. I think Groudon would be a good teammate choice to cover most of these counters though, perhaps a team with Kyurem, Groudon, and Ho-Oh? But that just about wraps up this signature move analysis. I'd say Kyurem is far more worth raiding this time around, being useful for both raids and PvP, even if it's a little more tailored for PvP. And if you're wondering about Zekrom and Reshiram with their signature moves, we'll be doing an analysis on how good these two are with Fusion Bolt and Fusion Flare respectively, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that video. But until then, I hope you all find a shiny Kyurem, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.